So women are still ignoring you even after glowing up. This is actually way more common than you think. And you're probably questioning yourself, like, how the fuck have I glowed up and girls still don't fuck with me? In fact, it's even harder. I could tell you from firsthand experience, bro. I've glowed up and made a lot of progress on myself. And I could say I'm proud of the progress I've made. And I know there's more progress to make. But when you get to a certain point of attraction, then girls will actually make it harder for you. And it's actually surprising because you think, oh, once I'm better looking, it'll be easier. And that's true to some extent, but you have to find out the method that works, because if you just rely basically raw on looks, then you're still not going to get anywhere. But that's not to say that looks don't matter. What I'm saying is, though, sometimes, so girls nowadays, they have high inflated egos, right? So when they see a high value man like yourself that's glowed up, you look good, you look attractive, they see a high value man like you hitting on them, they will try and use that as an ego boost and try to inflate their ego because they're like, oh, look at this hot guy, he's hitting on me. Oh, I don't have to do anything back. I'm gonna just let this boost my ego and not do anything about it. Like, you may notice that girls, like, they will make it harder for you when you became better looking. And that's because they're trying to inflate their ego based off of what you're giving them. And the thing is, as a good looking guy, you cannot give them that attention and try and make it so easy for them. Now you notice that they're making you work for them, which is not fair. It shouldn't be like that, right? So now what you have to do is you have to flip the tables and make them make her work for you. And the thing is, what works in your favor now is you're a higher value man, you're better looking, you've glowed up, you've probably glowed up mentally as well. So you have every right and every excuse to make her work for you. Now, compared to if you were chopped, right? The chopped cheese version of yourself, right? You wouldn't get away as easily as trying to shit test a girl, trying to make her do things for you, right? It would be harder for her to try and put in more work to you. You'd have to probably be chasing her, right? It wouldn't be that easy. But now, since you're a good looking guy, you have to make her chase you. And this makes your job easier. And this makes your dating life way better. You don't have to put in as much effort. And so what you got to do is, to make her work more for you, is you got to turn the tables, right? So you'll see girls, they sometimes say, oh, I don't fuck on the first date, or, oh, you got to spend money on me, or, oh, I need this much attention from you, this and that, right? You have to frame it in a way, when they do that to you, you have to frame it in a way like you're basically shitting on them, like they mean nothing to you. Don't flat out ignore them, because if you do that, then they'll just like drop you and not talk to you. But what you got to do is, when you notice that they're trying to make you work for them, you have to put them in their place. You do this by rage baiting them, being less available, and also affirming them that they have to be the ones chasing you, right? So you may have noticed as you've been glowing up, right? You may have been the guy that would be giving her affirmations. You would be making, not in like a thirsty, desperate way, right? But you'd be putting yourself out there, like being flirty, bold, and seductive, right? Like you'll be noticing like, oh yeah, let me hit you up and this and that. Or like you'll be smooth with the way you talk to her and kind of like be seductive with her. But now that method is patched. The thing is, you can't be too seductive anymore, because then it gives, like I said, the girls the ego boost, right? So when you're too available, too open for her, then she'll see like, oh, I'm this bad bitch. Like, see this hot guy, he's chasing me. Like, I don't even have to do anything. Like, look at how thirsty he is. You got to make it the opposite way around. You got to make her obsessed with you in order for her to go after you. Because then if there's no obsession, if she owns you mentally, then it's not going to go in your favor. You're going to be one of the 1,000 oofy doofies in her DMs, right? Now, this is going to be the most important thing I tell you in this whole video. If you're not going to listen to anything, listen to this, because with girls, most of the time, guys that are chasing her, it feels like they didn't have to do anything to get with that guy, right? They didn't have to put in any effort. It's not really that memorable. Like, you're just another guy on her hit list. However, when this is how it works. When you make her work for you, then it's like she's actively working for something that she know will be worth it. And once she finally gets with you, once she finally gets that satisfaction of being with you, hooking up with you, I don't know, whatever, then she finally gets this reward like on her list of like, oh, I finally got with this high value guy. Like, oh my gosh, it was worth it. I want to talk to him more now. Like, I had to work for it, but it was worth it, right? Versus when you didn't have to do anything, or versus like when you had to chase her for her to even give you a chance to talk to you. You know what I mean? So now, since you're that high value man, you're that guy that sticks out from all the other guys she's talked to. Now you got to use that to your advantage and make sure that she does something special for you, working for you and pursuing you. And that's why you see these girls go for the guys that don't give a shit about them. You have to be one of those guys that makes her work for something, because when girls think, or when girls don't have what, how does it work? When girls don't have access to what they could get right now, it makes it seem way more rewarding. It makes it seem way bigger and way cooler than it actually is, you know? It makes it seem way more special because they don't have instant access to it. They got to work for it.